What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to break down a full workout structure that you can use for your own workouts, and I will also give you a example workout all the way at the end. For the people that don't know me yet, my name is Nicholas from Swiss Training. I am an online performance coach, a strength and conditioning coach, and a professional athlete as well. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video and let's get it started. All right, let's talk about our workout structure and how we can optimize your workouts so that you are ready to perform at your best and that you can get the best out of your workouts. So as you can see, I split up the workout in 4 different phases, okay? The first phase up is a warm-up, then the second phase is power and speed, then we go into strength work, and we end up with conditioning and recovery. Now there's a very specific reason that every single section comes before the next one. So as you can see, conditioning is the last. Depending on the situation, we could also put conditioning earlier in the workout. But for most athletes that already play a sport, that get enough practice and games in during the week, conditioning will be less of a priority. And also because of the fact that conditioning is less hard on the central nervous system. For example, power work and strength work, we might want to prioritize those before we actually go into the conditioning. So back to the beginning. We start off our workouts with a warm-up, obviously. Now, I'm not a big fan of warming up for like 30 minutes. I don't want a warm-up to turn into a workout. I think that a warm-up should get you ready for your workout, prep the body, get you warm, and get you ready to go. About 10 minutes more or less is what I shoot for in a warm-up. Okay. Now, like I said, the goal is to prep the body. I like to start my warm-ups with maybe 5 minutes of general movements. This could be whatever. It could be shooting around on a basketball court. It could be jogging. It could be on a rowing machine, biking, whatever you like to do, whatever gets you warm, and then a light sweat, more or less. That is what we aim for. Then after that, we'll go into dynamic stretches, especially areas that need some extra work. For example, for me, that is my hamstrings and my hips. So I do some extra mobility work early in the workout in my warm-up just to get me ready, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel loose. The last part of the warm-up are movement-specific drills. So depending on what you're going to do in your warm-up, in your workout, you will do some specific drills that mimic that same movement. So if you are doing a vertical jump workout, you might want to start doing light plyometrics, extensive plyometrics in higher volume that still have a function. You still work on something specific, but it is already prepping your body for the movements that are coming. So like I said, later on in this video, I will break down a full workout so you guys also know exactly what I'm talking about. Secondly, after our warm-up, we go into our power and speed segment of the workout. This, obviously, the goal here is to work on explosive power. This could be plyometrics, it could be speed work, sprint work. All of the above are included in this section of the workout. So as you can see, it follows right after the warm-up. And why? Because these activities are really demanding on your central nervous system. At this point of the workout, we're still fresh, we still have a lot of energy. So we want to really put all our energy that we have in this section of the workout because we are athletes and this is what we are trying to get better at. Now, you see that the last part of this section is Olympic lifts and power-based movements. I put it last because these movements, Olympic lifts and power-based movements like med-ball throws, dumbbell jumps, that kind of stuff, is way more neuromuscular fatiguing than plyometrics. So therefore, I will always put plyometrics before the power-based movements. So that way, it's kind of the same principle as putting power before strength work. We go from higher velocities to lower velocities, and then finally end up with our strength work. Okay, so that moves us over to our next section, the strength work. So the third part of the workout will be the strength work. Obviously here the goal is to build strength. We'll always start off with some heavy compound lifts like squats, like a bench press, like a deadlift, whatever it might be. A Bulgarian split squat, could be whatever. These are mostly high intensity lifts at a high percentage of your 1RM, lower volume. And then we'll move into our accessory work. For example, if you do a bench press that day, accessory work might be chest flies or some type of incline presses, whatever it could be. And our core exercises are mostly in this part of the workout as well. Then lastly, we have the conditioning at the end, like I said, because it's less fatiguing on your central nervous system. So it's a good point of the workout to do extra conditioning if you need it. And then also, I personally like to do a lot of mobility work at the end of my workout when I'm already warm, when I'm already when my body's already ready to access those deep ranges of motion. I like to put it at the end of the workout. Then at the end of the workout, I also do my breath work to really reset my body and get it ready to go into the rest and digest modus instead of the fight and flight that my body been in this whole workout. So that way we'll also speed up recovery and maximize our recovery time. So bring down our heart rate and make sure that we're ready to recover. Okay. So now I'm going to type out a whole workout for you guys, so you guys also know exactly what I mean by this whole workout, and I'll show you a typical example of a workout with this same structure. All right, so like I said, first thing that we could do is jog for 5 minutes. We're warm, we'll do a dynamic stretches. This is our warm-up, okay? Then, like I said, if this is, for example, a vertical jump workout, we could do some movement-specific drills that mimic vertical jump, which could be some type of pogo hops, could be jump roping, for example, could be anything that's kind of low intensity, but prepares us for the movements that are about to come. Then, let's include volume as well. Pogo hops could be like four sets of 15, for example. So then we move into our power and speed work. Obviously, if this is a vertical jump workout, we could have some single leg box jumps. Also lower volume, once again, 3 sets of 4 per leg. Then we might want to advance a little bit from this, so we will go into a single leg depth jump, 3 sets of 4. Okay. Then after this, we might want to move into some power work, which could, for example, be some power clean. So let's take hand power cleans. We might do 4 sets of 4 reps. So this is all our power work, and then we'll go straight into our strength work. So as you can see, there's already quite some volume before the strength work, because strength might be less of a priority. If strength is a priority, we might want to do less of these movements of the power movement before. So it all depends on what the priority really is, but in general, this is the same structure that we use. So then we might go into a Bulgarian split squat, 3 sets of 5. And then as accessory, we might want to do a Nordic hamstring curl and do a little bit higher volume, for example, 3 sets of 8, and do some calf raises, 4 sets of 8. Okay, so this is more or less the whole workout. You could also add here some core work, hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 12. And then if you want to do some conditioning, you could do some conditioning at this point of the workout. So for example, at this point, we could do a assault bike, 10 sets, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay, and after this, we have our mobility and recovery work. So as you can see, this whole workout here follows the same structure as I just told you guys about. Started with the warm-up, go into power and speed movements, go into strength work, and then eventually finish with the conditioning and the recovery. So this is a good structure that you guys can use. You can obviously screenshot all of this in the video. You can use it for your own workouts and build your own workouts with the same exact structure. So that way you're sure you're optimizing your performance and you really set yourself up for a good workout in a good structured way. All right, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you guys can apply this new knowledge to your own training sessions and to your own workouts to now optimize your performance as well.
If you guys would be interested in one-on-one coaching, I have a link down in the description that you can click. You can book a call with me, and then I can see if I can potentially help you to reach your next level of athleticism. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.